Starting connected. Maybe? Yeah. Alright. Hey, look, it's working. Cool. So let's see who else gets to join up on here. I'm going to be heading on over to the canal. I'm going to drive through the city for a bit. You guys can see a couple things. Alright. Well, let's see. I hope it all works out. Let me try to get this set up here. Okay. And we're going to go head off for a bit. Okay. Oops. First things first, got to go through the complex where I live. You know, it's pretty nice. They have a few of these things here. And a long time ago, ooh, what was that? Long time ago, it's like pretty good. Like maybe 20 years ago, I guess. Afterwards, you know, it started to go down a bit. I hope it doesn't do too much shaking, so we'll see what happens. I'm on like a different setup right now. All right, and going to be the first time going through on a connection with a DJI, doing all the live stream. Hoping it works out. We'll see what happens. Either way, if all the connections are great, perfect. Woo! It's calling away. If not, I'll just go ahead and do like a restream later. Hey, thanks for joining. I am going for a cruise on down to the canal. I'll let you guys check out a few things first. Let's see. Yeah, hey, thanks. It is pretty interesting over here, and I know it looks like going on the wrong way. A lot of people don't really care for the bike lanes, especially when it's a bit shorter. And I'll just wait for here, cross them before going down. Okay. All right, and what, Zar to Sanya, hey, nice to see you. Gonna be waiting for a bit right now. Gonna cross over, go head to the canal. This is currently on the street level. Can you hear me? Hey, Poppin, thanks for joining. I'm wondering, is this connection loud enough to actually hear me? I've got a mic set up here, and I've got the cameras going here. Hopefully it is. Let me know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me, either way. Okay, thanks. Well, hey, thanks for joining. So this is going for a bit of a cruise. You can see the stuff behind us. If you guys want me to switch it around to see just the front, I can do that. Everybody here likes to drive either an e-bike. The cars have been popular. Still a lot of people. This thing's kind of old. Okay. And behind me the way building areas. And then let's see if I can put away. We'll see. I had a try. Hey, hi, baby. Thanks for tuning. Yeah, I think it's the first time checking into this stuff. I'm going. Oh yeah, that's. I see someone doing a stream on YouTube, and he's apparently confused about what race I know what's going on. Anyway, I'm just going like through multiple ways. I'm going to be cruising down through the city in China. This is Hangzhou. Going to cruise down the streets. I'm gonna look around left and right, make sure I don't hit anybody, because I know that would be not so good. Now, during the summer, a lot of people like to eat crayfish, crawdads, and all that jazz. And instead of doing a bunch of different restaurants, instead of like a bunch of different styles for the restaurants, a lot of people come to a particular street where everybody does the exact same dish. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I wonder if it's going to turn. Let's see. Try not to hit. Oh well. Right now, but yeah, it does get kind of neat that way. And then going to cruise through here. Hey, thanks. From Thailand. Cool. Life is. Oh, hey, I think I recognize you. You came before, right? Life. Yeah. from Thailand, I'm sure you have some similar on e-bike. You got a bit of a tropical vibe going on right now. Yeah, this place is relaxing. I usually like to drive down under the shade as long as I'm near some areas of water. The traffic is not crazy in some parts of Thailand. Some areas where it's just like swamped with the bikes left and right. And then also went for a cruise in, where was it? Oh yeah, I went down with an old girlfriend through Phuket, and it was kind of fun. They had a bike rental shop, and they said, yeah, and then go cruise right down, and then all the set up to everybody that went cruise. It was a pretty trap, and just see out of it, and then like all that stuff. Did it, and then like it me and said, oh, we're just kind of for a bit. Because I get the going, and then so we got Thailand, eh? We got the course is about 20. You get to look this big. Since the those things are everywhere. Cruise here. A lot of the guys biking by. We have. I also have people who will step out right in the middle of the road. So there's a guy that just went past the side that he doesn't care and he just starts stepping in front of traffic. So you have to be kind of careful about. It's a little old. You can see how it keeps falling down everywhere and having to readjust. But hey, it works. I'm actually surprised it's going down from this angle right now. And I'm sure it'll hit an end point where it won't be able to just have to keep bringing. I used this thing when I did a video for Shanghai Day. They had a brand new section that was opening up. I didn't do a live stream. Instead, I just did like a pre-recorded deal, a whole bunch of edits, and put it together by just kind of like a little hook. And then we'll stretch up and put the camera on top of it. Here we go. The traffic rules are a little bit different over here. One thing people will do is cross over to the opposite side and then do like a big old hook. So if we got the traffic like this, if someone starts down here and they're trying to go across, if the light turns red, they'll come over to this side and then wait for a turn to go up that way. It seems to be pretty common. It's about to do the same thing right now. And turn around, ready to go, go, go. I like the city. It is really pretty. It gets hot though. It gets so hot. If anybody's watching and is familiar with Celsius, about 50 degrees today. And if you see that, put it in the chat as in Fahrenheit. I really don't remember. I think it's like high 90s or something, or around 100. I don't know. I forgot. It's been so long. But the humidity, since this is a tropical place, is really high. Oh, more people just I guess we're trying to go through as well, everywhere, but it was organized, and so if slowly walk in the middle of like thousands of bikes that were going across, some just everybody like avoiding traffic. I thought it was fun. A little intimidating at first. I'm not gonna lie about that. I just kind of step, like don't hit me, close my eyes. And when I was in some of the smaller sections of China, nobody cared about crosswalks like, at all. And you had to wait for the other cars to go across and then just like run when you get a chance. Some people, it seemed like they tried to actively hit people that would go across a crosswalk. That was not so good, but you know, went to a bigger city, like over here, and it worked out really well. Most of the time, you know, they stop. The cars do, at least. The bikes don't. I'm going to be cruising through, like, this has a big freeway overpass, we go through it. And you will sometimes see bikes up on the overpass, even though they're like little e-bikes like this. This one doesn't go too extremely fast. Oh, look, see? There it is. You can see it up there. Hey. It gives a lot of good shade. I'm thankful for that. Green. Oh, no. Whoop. Yep. Okay, I gotta stop. Okay. Let's see. Can I switch? Oh, people just running. So yeah, that's what the other side looks like. All the overpasses, the people, just like a general city vibe. All right, go back. And I am not sure where this is going through right now. I tried to do a connection where it goes through 3 different platforms. Hopefully you're watching on one of them. And on one of the platforms, when it does a multi-stream like this, I know it sets up and says, instead of being like an outside normal stream, it does a game stream setup. So I don't think it actually like goes out. See like maybe 1 or 2 people. Yeah. Hey, from Thailand, nice. Hey, you're back again, cool. Yeah. Man, that one comment on YouTube was not so nice. Anyways, it's good to see it, and yeah, we'll see. I hope the connections work out, because on like TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, this is the first time trying it out. I'm using a thing called Restream to try and go through like all branches, and I've got like a little setup on the phone down here where I see all the comments from everybody, and so I can get one section that has just for TikTok, and then another section where it does a combination of YouTube and Twitch. So we'll see what happens. I haven't really done too much of the live streaming on the other platforms yet, and so I want to see how it happens, especially since our beloved TikTok is getting shut down for the American side. I heard it's going to be doing what? Going into like something called M2? Yeah, but I've got no idea what that's going to mean for the rest of us. Will we still have like the same setup? Will a lot of our followers from like actually yeah, there's a lot of people won't be able to see anymore. I think it's going to set it up to like only American stream, so that's all we'll be able to see is just people from there, which is too bad, because I really like being able to see people from like all over the world. I think that part's really fun. All right, let's see, how far do I gotta go? Oh yeah, I remember this section. Yeah. My map's getting a little tired. It says, oh, I don't know. But yeah, you know, I know the general direction to go without it, even though my map is sleepy. Whee! Yeah, so I'll just go this way for a ways, and then I go right and then left and right and left, and eventually I get to like a big stream of water. Oh yeah, this is nice. The schools here, the schools here have a different setup as well. I know at home we have a lot of bells that'll ring, ding, 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 time to go. Ooh, water. Lots of water. But here they do a combination. Sometimes it's bells, sometimes it's music, and they'll have different songs that play. And so you'll have to figure out what to do based on the song. And then the songs would be things like stretching eyes or doing exercises. Once kids go into high school, it's more about exercises. You got a giant used car parking lot that looks like a train station. Let's see what else is over here. Woo. Kind of lowering down a bit. Okay. I need to get a better one that's not falling apart. I think it's also because this one's so old, so it doesn't stand up. Also, I have the extra battery up on the camera, so it adds the extra weight. Because I forgot to bring the small connection, I just had the longer one. If you guys have the Pocket 3, you know there's like a little connection that has an adapter, and then like a really long one that goes into the extra battery that also acts like a connector. All right. And then a lot of people like to hang out in the bike lane. You can see as I cruise back here, just people standing there. And then, let's see, cruise down here. I think this is right. Huh? Oh. we got the guys right here. Let's see, you can see back there, all the guys like flagging down different cars to come in and do stuff. I'm not exactly sure what. There's a couple guys. Whoa, don't get hit by that car. Yeah, it's because this section like over here is a area. There's a whole bunch of guys that just walk out into the middle of the street trying to flag people down to say, hey, I got a better deal for you. Come over this way. Let's go check it out. Yeah, it's weird. And so they call it an auto mall. It is just like going shopping at a mall, but it's all for cars. Oh, okay. Yo. Okay, I can't go that way. All right, let's see. Hope my phone's not overheating too much. Oop, map shut down. And I'm gonna go here. Let's see. Open that back up. Because I do know it's like generally like this way and that way, that way, that way. All right. Yep, so far so good. And then I just have to go a little bit more. I'm gonna go this way. Doop doop. Doing the connection. See. All right. I go. Oh, that's not too bad. I was almost there. All right. Let me just see. I'm gonna go this way, right? So I'm just gonna go down a little bit, and then to the left. I gotta do some more cruising around the auto mall. Oh, hi, 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 ni hao, ni hao. I know he wasn't waving at me, but it's nice that he smiled. All these people are just waving. Hi, hi. Let's see. See if you guys can see that. So yeah, these are all the guys that just kind of like hang out this way, and they'll try and flag down different cars. I'll put it forward this way for a bit so you guys can see the other direction. And then, yeah, I think I have to go, I think I go up the bridge. I think so. Yeah, I will. Okay. And then after the bridge, go off to the right. Yeah, I'm trying to play it safe too by keeping at like a lower distance, or not lower distance, but you know, slower. There we go. Not lower, slower. I knew it was one of those words. I also have a wide angle camera lens on it, so that might be a little bit different. I can switch that around. We'll see. I think this part's just kind of boring. This part nobody really wants to see. But you gotta go through it if you wanna. Wait a minute. What the heck? So I'm looking at the map and it says going the other way. What? This is crazy. All right. Hang on. Yeah, it said right. Okay, now it says go back to left. That's unfortunate. All right, well, I got to go back again. All right. So I'll wait, wait around some shade. Now these guys over here, these are what a lot of the delivery drivers are like. Can we zoom in? Let's see. Nope. Anyways, if I take that off. So yeah, you can see most of the delivery drivers here are set up on e-bikes like that. All right, time to go back, do a little loop. Then we're also going to cross through a police station over here. All right, and a lot of people hanging out. People will come over here for just general questions, and they typically just help everybody. Yeah, this part of the city is still under construction. Oh, those are nice. Sort of, not really. I hope they start doing a better job with the construction. Oh, when I was over at that place where I thought I was, I just had to go straight. I didn't need to go back. Yeah. Anyway, at least I get some more cool breezes, because as long as I'm on the bike, I'm not getting all the heat from the sun as badly, because I get to cool down a bit. All right. Yeah. Cruising through here. Hey, thanks for joining. I am on a bike getting ready to go to the Grand Canal. I'm not sure how well this is going to work out for the streaming, because it's going through multiple channels at once, and this is the first time like really trying it. I did once for like a quick 10-minute blast, and I had one app that just connected out to it. This time I have it going through the DJI directly, so that it will have one stream that connects to the Restream service that will spread out to the other ones. I hope it works, but so far I don't see too many things happening. If it doesn't work out, I'll probably download the stream and then connect it over to OBS, and then stream out from there, and then stay live so I can still like chit chat with everybody, answer questions, and do all the typing. Yeah, I've done that once when I did a restream for the Song Dynasty Festival. The festival was really fun. It was a few years ago, and I was doing it for the city. They invited me to come in and like stream to all their friends and followers. And so went down, let us sample a few different foods, listen to some music, walk around, see all the different handcrafts and stuff. It was good. All right, got this over here. Well, hey, thanks for joining. I am almost there. I've got about 10 more minutes is what it's saying. So I'll go through a street, and then I'll cross over. Right now, the area is just, that kind of so-so. It's a good mix, and I think it's kind of interesting that way, is that inside the city, a lot of the city is just like beautiful, and then you'll get some sections where it's like under construction, developing it, or other areas are just like run down. I like some of the other ways they do the architecture too, or they'll try and throw in like a lot of these rooftop gardens. Let me see, can I zoom this way? So yeah, they'll set up rooftop gardens there, which are nice. I like that. And then some of the buildings, they do look pleasant, even though it's just like very generic. It is better than some of the other stuff I've seen. On the internet, you'll see all these people that go to these urban HE, and it just shows these buildings like stacked on top of each other, and just like very thick, almost looks like a forest full of buildings. I am fortunate not to live in a section like that. Yeah, really fortunate. Because there are different parts of the country that do that. And Hangzhou does not, for the most part. There are some sections that they've been developing that will, but generally they don't. Okay, there we go. A lot of the guys are just waiting for the Chinese Uber to pick them up. And in here, Uber's called Didi. Oh, hey, yeah. Also, check this out. I want to show you, if you can zoom in over there, I'm going to disconnect real fast. If we do this, and then zoom in there, over there's the theater. You can see all the different little holes that are going everywhere. They try to have, let me see if I take this off, that's better. Hang on. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can see how they set up. The architecture is interesting there, but there's a big power plant right here for electricity and stuff, so you can't see it too well from this location. Okay, anyway, continue. All right, sorry, I'll keep going. Oh, and I'll try not to hit these guys. Try not to let them hit me either. Okay, slowly. Yoo. Oh, it's a bunch of mist. Let me go here. And then I'm gonna cruise through here. Whoa, car, more cars. I'm happy they were like really slow about it. Okay. All right, that's connected there. Good. All right. Just gotta go around. Sometimes when all this construction happens, they'll redo the streets have to get shut. What's it? Redirected. Rerouted. There we go. That's the word. They have to like reroute a lot of stuff. Okay. Currently it's like the middle of the week right now. And also about the middle of the day, but we still get people out. Who's to the right? Ooh, shade. Back to the greenery. Then I'll go down and then eventually go left. And I'll be able to go from there. Okay. Here we go. Do you guys like going for a casual cruise with me? I am interested to see what you say. Like, if you like it, I can go through different areas. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. The eye is connected. All right. Cool. So, yeah, it just shut down for a second. I hope. Yeah, it just shut down for a second. I hope it reconnected correctly. I hope so. Yeah, I got no idea why, but it's back. Hopefully, we'll see when it's done. And so, even if nothing connected out right, I'll still have a nice time. Walk around in a few different locations, enjoy myself, get something to eat, relax next to the canal, get some coffee, maybe some small snacks. We'll see what happens. All right. And then got a lot of tents on the side selling stuff. Oh yeah, right here. There's people behind me. I don't know if you can see it. They have all these different things on the side of the road. They'll sell live chickens, different kinds of seafood that they catch. And they'll essentially still have different wet markets out. They're just not as prominent as they used to be. You can go to an area and all of a sudden it's just all these animals everywhere, and then you pick out what you want and they chop them up. Let me see, go back that way. And so you'll be able to get like turtles or snakes or eels, a lot of chickens. What else? Different kinds of fish. You can get, people keep like live halibut that will be just floating around. And then it's fresh. Shrimp. You get a lot of live shrimp. Yoo, come on, camera. This thing is not happy with me. Anyway, I've seen a couple areas where they have like buckets and buckets of shrimp, and then the shrimp will just jump out and try and walk away. they get a little bit of a distance. Sometimes they get caught again. Sometimes they just get dehydrated, I suppose. You know, they don't make it too far. Oh no, my camera. All right, so let's see. I'm going to switch around. You'll see like where we are. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to go zoom in. So yeah, this is going to be like the beginning opening area that we'll go to. All right. Whoa, zoom out. Too close. All right. I'm going to just park up over here. Oh no! This is not happy with me. Let me see. Yeah, I'll try and show you what the setup looks like as soon as I park. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. I'm just going to get set up now. Now that we're here, we'll be able to go look around a bit. Normally, I like to do. I'll do like a stream on just like one service because it'll typically connect better. And then there'll be like more people there, be able to chit chat, ask a lot of questions to different people that are around. Let's see, gotta take my phone off of here. I've got my phone connected there. And then, let's see, whee, unspin. There we go, I gotta take this thing off now too. I've been using, what is it? Left-handed. So I was using one of these. It was just connected like right over there. All right, just gonna put them back. I'll probably look for a different one or try it again with a lighter setup. I'll make sure to get the smaller connector for it. Okay, putting it back. Sorry, just a moment. I'm gonna set it down. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'm there. Okay. Woo. All right. Okay. Here I am. Now I'm going to do another connector where I'll be able to use this and the phone at the same time. All right. There is a little handy thing over here. Let me see. Is it inside here or is it inside there? Let's see. Is it? Oh, I see it. Huh. All right. And so I'll be able to use this and it'll connect over so I can hold on to the phone and talk to y'all at the same time and be able to see it. Let me see. Okay, move this. It's over here. All right. Sorry, it's just going like all over the place right now. Ah, good. Okay. Yeah, there's no like real big setup for it there. But let's see what the rest of this area is going to look like. Go ahead and flip over. And then zoom in. Here we go. So this is going to be the main entrance. Oh, hi. Yeah, it's going to be the main entrance going into the canal. And then we'll be able to look around a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, you see some people don't really care and they just cross anytime. kind of silly. And by cross anytime, yeah, families on their bikes, people walking over right on the red. So it's different. People try to run across. Gosh, it's hard. Sometimes it can be like really hard walking across on there, just because you never know. There we go. Yeah, it can be a little hard trying to walk across because you never know if somebody else is going to come by and like get smacked. Ooh. Oops. So yeah, these buildings are like really nice. It feels super old, especially compared to like what we were doing before. Let's have all the different wooden buildings out there. And then if you want to see inside, let's go check it out. Yeah, that one's just a bit of a bakery. Okay. I'm gonna wait my turn before going in. Okay. Yeah, the buildings are nice. I like the way they're set up. You have a different style to them. Let me see, zoom in more. trying to compensate for the other piece I have right now. Old-fashioned. I like the different windows too, like the cafe style. And then, if you're curious, you can definitely see we are in China at the moment. Yeah, going through the canal. I'm just going to go through like a bit of it. If it's on like one dedicated stream, I'll typically spend like quite a bit of time just going up and down, talking to people, enjoying things. Hi. Oh yeah. What's that? Oh, huh. It looked different, but it was just places for air conditioning. Now, I can say I definitely feel like it's easier streaming through the DJI Pocket 3 because the gimbal just makes everything so smooth. Before, I had a setup where it was connected to my Android phone and I had a giant handheld gimbal that way. Look at these guys. I like these guys too. I think they're really prominent in a lot of different Asian cultures. They got the guy and the girl on them. Sometimes they have little kids at the feet. Sometimes it is a ball. Handcraft, I know it's all in English too. And so if you want to come check it out, you can get around fairly easy. And it's a place where you can go with all the different kids or family. You can make a lot of things. Gone a few times. My daughter likes to go too. Yeah, you can see people will do. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Ben.